Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast, and Stephen A. Smith making headlines. And is his time at ESPN coming to an end? I mean, we can see this coming. A lot of people saw this coming. If you see how ESPN was maneuvering with their layoffs, they were also, bringing in new talent as well. They're just changing things up now. They're programming. They're getting into ESPN betting right now. You see how these networks are fighting for NFL, Monday Night Football, all those things. They want to they want to get the games, they want to get more revenue, but they're also doing internal house cleaning. And we saw this start with the layoffs, during the summer. Okay, that was the first seismic shift. Then NFL Network was making layoffs. It was a lot of places was making layoffs, right? Not just ESPN. Okay, so. Stephen A. does his interview with Clay Travis on OutKick, right? And shout out to Clay Travis and OutKick. He's done a great job building that up. But, Stephen A. Smith kind of talks about basically, how when he got fired back in 07, 09 and just, looking back, fast forward now, he doesn't ever want to be in a position like that again. So, he's been pushing his YouTube channel. He's been building his channel up and everything like that because, of course, everything's going digital, right? Everybody got a channel. Look at me. I got a channel and I'm a nobody, okay? So Stephen A. Smith comes in with all this, star power, and he comes to YouTube and he's already, getting numbers and everything like that, right? So, he's trying to create that side hustle, hopefully his main hustle, because look, man, the way he was talking, it was almost like the end of the rope speech. He kept talking about, since Skip Bayless came, been number one. Okay, yeah, but bragging about being number one on a network that's been number one in sports media for a while is really nothing to brag about. Okay, they don't have the same Fox really, and NBC Sports, whatever, don't have the same kind of pull like ESPN. Okay, so whatever, right? Not to take anything too much away from Stephen A. Smith. You've been the face for a while there, but to brag about being number one on a number one network is not really something to brag about on your resume. Okay. Now I can understand if you went to Fox or whatever and they skyrocketed up, okay, that I can kind of see. But anyways, though, so he also goes on to talk about he said that he was happy for Pat McAfee, and he's happy that Pat McAfee has set the bar and set the template. How you can come from somewhere from the internet space and come to TV because you're bringing a model, you're bringing a package, right? And Stephen A. Smith is hoping that he can do that with his show. He's saying that he spent over 7 figures to build his studio. Yeah, you got money. He's making $8-10 million a year. He's one of the highest paid people on ESPN. Yeah. It's never too late, but a lot of these guys were building something on the side. Even Colin Cowherd, who currently is working for Fox, has been building something on the side. They've been doing it with the volume. Nick Wright has his own podcast. He's been building something on the side. A lot of these guys have been hip to it already because nothing's guaranteed with these TV deals and contracts, right? They can always cut you, bring somebody in cheaper, and keep it moving, right? But at the end of the day, though, man, I can see Stephen A. Smith being not having his contract getting renewed, right? I don't see, he wants to be the highest paid person on TV, which he stated in here. And I don't know if ESPN is going to give him the money. He can talk about all the good relationships he has and everything like that, but like he said, it's a business, right? Look, this sounds like the writing's on the wall for Stephen A. Smith. He says his contract is up at 18 months. If there was any betting odds on that, I believe that they will not bring Stephen A. Smith back, right? In 18 months, how will Pat McAfee be? How will they utilize Shannon Sharpe once probably that non-compete clause is probably whatever it is from his contract at Fox, if there is one, expires, right? Okay. They've slowly been bringing on Pat McAfee on the show, when Shannon Sharpe's on the Monday and Tuesday episodes, the numbers go up. Okay, so could they already have the things in the makings to replace Stephen A. Smith? Possibly, and Stephen A. Smith probably knows that as well, right? So for Stephen A. Smith, it's been a good run. All that talk of I wake up every day trying to make my bosses more money, and how do I get some of that? All that has got you maybe not being the highest paid person on ESPN, even though your face helps generate revenue. Just crazy, man. In this business, man, and that type of business, when you see it, man, it's like, you if you're not getting paid at the pinnacle, okay, they're bringing in guys that are already making more than you out the gate, right? Malika Andrews will probably start making more than him at some point, fairly quickly. then you got to bounce, man. All that working for the man nonstop, trying to show your value for what when they're going to keep you capped. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Stephen A said he got his wake-up call from 2009. Good. Run your YouTube channel, everything like that. But you're in the YouTube space now, right? So, he's going to be open to target. He's going to be, he's fair game already, but he's really going to be fair game now. He likes to run his mouth and criticize the YouTubers and bloggers and the troll, internet trolls and all that stuff. Okay. You know what I'm saying? He's entered that. He threw his hat in his ring. Good. I'm excited for Stephen A. Smith, when he fully is off of ESPN, when that time comes, because he has now put himself on YouTube and he likes to knock us, the non-journalists, the guys who haven't done anything in sports, and that's fine. I mean, yeah, I get criticized. Criticize me for it. It's all fair game. It's the internet. You know what I'm saying? Nobody here needs to have top credentials. If you don't like to listen, then hey, you can find somebody else to listen to, right? That's just how it is. I don't get mad about it. That's just the space you're in right now. So we shall see going forward with Stephen A. Smith, man. I thought it was an interesting interview he did, but he didn't really say anything surprising. I think he knows his days number at ESPN. All that serving the boss and all that stuff has netted you a certain cap, but you're not going to get paid more than the new guys and the current guys that they prefer, that they want to pay as opposed to you. Anyways, thanks for listening. Please like, subscribe, leave me your thoughts. I'm out.